What's up, Dragon Brood? We're going to be playing some Naya Pia Legends. And I want to give credit where this is due. The base list for this came from MTG DVD, but I made some changes to try to shore this up. I played a lot of Legends decks over the last year, I think. A lot of Naya list. And kind of had an idea of some things I sort of wanted to do already. And since they'd already done a chunk of the work, I left the list mostly the same. Cleaned some things up. I believe I included some inties that they didn't have and, changed some dragon counts and stuff. But the concept is still mostly the same. So we're going to be starting with our removal package, right? It's going to be some Torch to Towers, some Get Lost, some Soul Partitions. Nothing surprising here. You expect to see all this. This is kind of how we're going to survive the early game. And then we have some inties because it can exile cards that we can cast, put counters on Pia, which is great. And Questing Druid, which also exiles some cards, but is just a solid creature since most of our stuff is going to be something other than green. Now, for those who don't know, Pia Nalar is actually pretty cool. 2 mana, 2/3, all your Thopters have haste. That's important because whenever you play a land or a spell from exile, you get a 1/1 Thopter. Nothing too crazy, just really good. Anapakal, another way to make small creatures and kind of try to overrun our opponents. Rocco, Street Chef. Now, Rocco's always interesting because it's a bit of a gamble, right? Kind of because each person's going to get an extra card every turn. However, when anybody plays something from exile, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on creature of your choice, and then you get to get a food token. So that is actually pretty important and helps out. Like, you get a benefit more often than not, but sometimes your opponent's going to draw into that thing that's bad luck for you. You kind of a gamble worth taking in this build. There is an Archangel Elspeth, which I think is fine. It's another way to make tokens, gain some life, which is pretty good. And then Annie joins up. Now, this is important because we do have several legends in the deck that have triggered abilities. Inti, to possibly be able to exile and draw more cards. Pia, obviously, whenever you make Thopters, you'll make multiple Thopters. Anapakal, you get to make more Golems. Rocco, you get to exile 2 cards, and you get to get extra +1s and food. So that's very good. Bonehorde Dracosaur, not a legend. Now, this did have Dragonhawk in there, but I wanted something with First Strike because that helps in some tough situations if you're behind, because that happens sometimes with like Pia and Anapakal getting killed early. Also, we can just draw you extra card consistently to help you get out of trouble. I do like Dragonhawk more when we have more creatures that are 4 power, but this deck doesn't have very many of those. Roxanne, this is one that works great with Annie joins up because you get double triggers, meaning you get double things entering to deal 4 damage, which is great. And then that mana is actually really good and gives you the option to play all those extra cards you're getting, whether that's from Rocco or from Inti or whatever. Or even bonus stuff from Dracosaur. And then if you have nothing else to do with your mana, well, we can just open up the Porcelain Gallery and everything's just really, really big. So that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to have some fun here and see what we can do. Now, I have people asking, can we sneak Caretaker's Talent in here? Your problem is you have too many things that already cost 3 and 4, and just getting an extra card's not quite enough, especially when you already have Inti to draw cards, you already have Rocco to get extra cards, you have Bonehorde Dracosaur to get extra cards. If we just don't get cards, we don't get cards. Let's go play some games, and at the end of the video, if you like what you see, you'll know the drill. There'll be a link in the description to take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you could download this and give it a shot for yourself. But yeah, let's go see if Pia and these Thopters can fly over the competition. Let's keep this and hope our opponent doesn't have a crazy fast creature draw. Oh, we are probably going to be toast, but we're going to do the best we can with this. Removal spell on top? Alright, that's at least something. Oh, Beanstalk. I guess we might kill a Beanstalk, actually. It seems a little silly, but in this matchup, getting rid of Beanstalk actually matters. Like, they can play the Overlords and stuff, but we don't care as much about those. Like, they're annoying, but the Beanstalk and the value they get is way too much. Okay. I think the plan here is play Anapakal, knowing that it's going to get dealt with. I feel like this has got to be a bad matchup, right? I was like, what are you doing? You have a removal spell, just play it. Like, I was wondering what was going on. Oh, they just sacked a map for no reason? Alright. I mean, we were tapped out, I don't know. Ill-timed explosion. Okay, yeah, we're not going to win this one. Like, this one I'm just going to concede. Like, we don't even have a fast start. I don't see a way that we really win this, right? I mean, we'll play it out, I guess. Maybe we get lucky, but this is just going to be a long, boring game. The only way we can win. I'd rather y'all not have to sit through this. Alright. They draw another card. They got another Beanstalk. What is this? Deal a damage to number of cards. Okay, that's fair. Alright, you got it. She gone. I mean, I'm assuming at some point we're dealing with overlords or something, but in the meantime, I guess this is what we're doing. I could Rocco. Nah. I think. Huh. I kind of want to get rid of the cornucopia, believe it or not. I think I do. And then I'll just play Animpacall. I don't expect anything to come from it. But I mean, I figure if anything, they spend their whole turn dealing with that. Okay, they didn't want to, so they have something else here, obviously. Probably a counter or something. Oh, how do we want to deal with this? There's a chance they have more ill-time explosions as well. Alright. Let's see your removal spell, opponent. Oh. Okay, sure. That's fine. What are we waiting on? Come on, opponent, let's go. Thank you. Now we got a counter. I have a feeling we're not getting to the end of turn with this. Alright, well, we'll at least get access to Animpacall, and we'll see what happens after that. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, they had 3 steps ahead, but not another blue mana. That makes sense. Alright, this is where our duders get wiped out. I mean, this would be the spot for it if they're going to do it. Alright, so they have a different cornucopia. And another beans. Okay. No, do not get lost that guy. Leave him alone. He did nothing to you. Oh, man. I'm kind of going all in if I do this. And it's bad, because if they get a sweeper, we're freaking toast. But, YOLO, right? This is kind of the only way we can probably win, so let's just see what the hell happens. We get 2 triggers here. They're probably just going to return Rocco. Yeah, exactly. I expected nothing less. Alright. I mean, we kind of did what we could there. Made them expend their resources. Overlord. We're not totally afraid. I'm more afraid of the cards they're going to draw off their Overlord than the Overlord. Like, the Overlord isn't that big of a problem. It's the extra cards with 4 mana that could be the problem. Alright, they don't have anything. That's what we love to see. Okay then. Let's do some business. They didn't have a counter for that either. Excellent. Oh, do they not have anything? Ho 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 ho! You know what? I have to apologize. Because I had no faith. I thought, this is a bad matchup. There ain't no way we should win this. This is going to be a longer, grindier game than we want it to be. But you know what? On turn 6, we just said YOLO and went for it, and we're able to set up a kill. So, sometimes it just works out that way. Oh, we're playing against MTG Arena player. This hand's terrible because those all have white mana symbols and we have no white lands. That's better. So we will keep this. Probably get rid of 1 Get Lost. And we'll see where this leads us. Alright, if nothing else, we'll get to see some cards. I have not played a single game of Timeless since it's been on Arena. This has to get countered, right? Not necessarily. They might have had removal for it, but that's fine. It was either that or just let it go to waste. And we didn't want to do that. Yeah, I don't know if this matters. Let's just do this. I haven't played any Alchemy in a while either. My last interactions with Alchemy were researching it to do commentary. Or, like, around the beginning of the year. Alright, I'm assuming they're just setting up for, like, a Sunfall or something, but... Sure, no more lies. You got it, fam. Go ahead and attack. Kind of hoping they tap to use some removal here. Hey, they did. Fantastic. Not for removal, but they used the mana. Mostly so we could get this down. And yes, I missed a point purposely there, because I didn't want to run this into a counter. Also, if we get the right situation, we can now protect our own stuff with the Soul Partition. Which is kind of nice. Actually, not even kinda. It's real nice. I'm going to go ahead and +1 now, just in case. Then we'll go attacking. Assuming they're going to do something here. Sure, that works for us. End the turn. I say, pick a land. It's all the same to us. I mean, I've got 2 making red, making white. Yeah, I don't even think it matters. Just grab that, since we have all white spells, really, at this point. And a Carplusion Forest in hand. Alright. That's at least intriguing. Alright, let's attack. Interesting. They did not want to bother with their land there, so let's go ahead and just do this. Gonna just counter it and draw some cards. No, not even draw cards, just countering it. Alright. Wonder why that was. Maybe because I had other mana open. They wanted to take a chance. I think I'm cool with this attacking first. And, like, the triggers or whatever, but just wanted them to have less blue mana if they wanted to try to counter this. Or not have blue-white available. Alright. So it sucks giving him the treasure or whatever, or the maps, but that's fine. All right, do what you're gonna do, opponent. Oh, Horned Lockwell. Love to see that. Like, if that's where we are, we ain't mad about the situation. All right. I mean, I guess we're just gonna grind them out like this then. I mean, feels completely dumb, but alright. Here comes another lock whale. Nope. Sure, we'll get more lands into play. Flash in a whale. And then we will partition a whale. Alright. I mean, unfortunately, I only have one thing in the graveyard to bring back, so that part here with Elspeth isn't doing much. Opponent's trying to make the most of their resources, but we're also trying to make their life terrible in the process. Thank you. Give me something worthwhile. Jeez. Sure. Elspeth's just at a honkin' 10 loyalty right now. I don't even think I want to play this right now. I'm just like, sure, let's go do the thing. Yeah, sure. They're having to waste all these things just to stay alive at 6. I love it. I love it. Do they know about the Animpical? Yeah, because we had to scry. Oh, no, they don't know we have this. I was thinking we had revealed it, but we didn't. Huh. So they might Sunfall here. Nope, they're going after her. Fair enough. Lockdown. That works. Oh, fantastic. Oh, man. Sure? And now you have to deal with Roxanne, so we could hold this, force them to 1-for-1 removal. Like, they literally have to have exactly some kind of removal for Roxanne or they're dead. I kind of feel like a just-in-case situation here happening. Because if they have a way to kill Roxanne, we're not getting to the attack step anyway. But I was like, in case they have a way to gain life or something. Let's see what they're up to. This will also get us 2 attackers now, if we get to the attack step. So we're covering more bases. Alright. So there's going to be 4 damage and 2 tokens. I don't know what their answer is here. Yeah, that ain't it. That also ain't it. Yep, they're dead. They're way dead. Whoo! Get it! Alright, we'll try to make this work, assuming we can draw into something useful. The concerning thing here is, though, I only have a red or a white. I don't have red and white, which could be a small problem. Oh, well, if we find the things, that's now solved. Maybe they'll just play like a deep cavern bat here, and we could just kill that. That would be nice. Well, that's something different we can kill. So we're playing against Mono Black Crimes, it looks like. Which means there's going to be removal spells for this, but, you know, you got to try at some point. Yep. Oh, and they're using the good removal. See, like, It's a little sad when they use a cut down, but when they're using good removal on it, that's not a bad thing. All right. Might need to start making chump blockers with our own fountain ports here. That is annoying, but we'll get rid of this. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Pass the turn. All right, this is not going well. We have not really played anything but one real threat during the course of this game. This is not how we want things to go. I think we can get rid of that guy. Now, on the plus side, we're at 14. We can kill this dude. Now, admittedly, they might just as well, you know, go for the throat, then get it back out of the graveyard. But got to start somewhere. Yep. That's what we thought. Oh, and a tiny bones? That's rough. Now we're in trouble. We can chump block for a turn, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. Hopefully you help? I mean, we are going to give them access to another card, though, here. Oh, and all we got was a plains. How did we draw so many lands? Not good. Not good. Is that last card a removal, too? I was going to say, like, geez. That was about to be brutal. He's like, give us a chance. Make a 1/1 fish. Fish blocks here. This blocks here. They will get to pick up their corpses of the lost or whatever, but so be it. We need to get an actual threat. We need something we can put on the battlefield here. Now we're into the gotta play the mini game with Rocco here. Oh, you know what? I probably should have made the token first. Because just having a big Rocco's kind of pointless. Alright, that's helpful. Don't hate that. Hopefully they don't have too much removal here. Corpses of the Lost, you doth have. And case. That's also annoying. Alright. How do we want to approach this? Because we have mana for all kinds of things here. So I think the plan is kill this. Get rid of this again. Make a fish. Block here. I mean, we have plenty of food, so we're not even close to dying from that, so that's okay. Can I go ahead and... Can I safely attack here? Yeah, we have all the food, so whatever. Might as well play the land, because we may end up using it. Okay, that could be useful next... Oh, wait. I'll have it till next turn, so that's mostly fine. Yeah, I thought this was going to be more of a crimes deck the way they started, but it's definitely mono black skeletons. Alright, so we'll put the counter on Pia. Vadmir, which is a vampire and not a skeleton. And then the new one doesn't have haste, and we can double block the other one. And blocking one now is safe because as long as they have one, neither of those cases are solved. But we know there's another Corpses of the Lost behind, so that's good to know. Alright, I think we're in pretty good shape, all things considered here. We have this that we can kill a thing. These will double trigger. Can't be blocked. Oh, it just can't be blocked at all. Oh, can't block. But yeah, it just has menace, and they're tapped out. Sure, that's what I thought. Like, maybe they forgot? I don't know. But let's go ahead, lose a... Actually, you know what? Let's gain a life first. Gain 3 life. And then we'll let this go to work. Alright, we'll play this, get rid of Vadmir. Put a counter on one of these. Alright, they saw the writing on the wall. Alright, not the most exciting hand, but not terrible. Like, this is rough because, like, even if we run Pia out there, like, this hand's actually not great. It's just a bunch of removal and Pia. I guess we still do it. Hope they don't have a cut down. But they do have a cut down. That's sad. It's alright. Gonna play some type of discard spell? No, not this time. I guess I leave mana up here, because whatever they play, we'd rather just kill and then go ahead and play a Dollmaker oh, well that. We'll just soul partition you. And then we'll go ahead and hopefully get some value out of this. I mean, I don't know that'll be fact, but we'll find out. Bloodletter. We are not going to allow that to happen, friend. So sorry. Now, if you get another, great. It's all you. I can't do nothing about it. Attack. I mean, I say can't do anything, but I guess we can just keep gaining a giant pile of life. So even if our life drops in half, if these are +4, +5, like, we don't care. Speaking of which... Oh, well, this is also a cute tool to have available. Now the question is, do they have the actual spell that makes us lose half our life? Because if so, we're just dead, right? I was trying to think of a way that we could possibly attack and get them to block, and then we could kill it with Torch the Tower. Maybe I was supposed to give something flying here instead of making a token. Yeah, I think that was the flaw. I think I messed up. Oh well. I guess we're priced in to go for it. If they have it, we're dead. But it's my own fault. Like I said, I could have made a blocker with flyer, so if the opponent wins this one, it's on my mistake for sure. Because, yeah, they just make us lose half our life, then attack, we lose half our life, and then we're dead. If they have it. If they don't have it, then we probably win. But I think I definitely could have made one fly, so I have it on defense. Attack. Then I could have still used this to kill the Bloodletter, and we'd have been in a much safer situation. I think on the previous turn, I just got my head wrapped around opening the Porcelain Gallery, and totally forgot about the double life loss thing. But seeing as how they didn't get just attack, they may not have it. Okay, they don't. Alright, we're in good shape then. Because we can make 2 more creatures next turn. Like, losing half our life is meaningless now. And our creatures are too big for cut down, so they're going to have to use real removal, which is going to be at least 2 mana. Opponent. Oh, yeah. Love that. So they have a life flinker, sure. Alright, so even if that gets a counter, you'll be able to gain 2 and go to 6. Our creatures are about to be real big. And we only need 1 to connect. Make a fish. Yeah, opponent's saying GG's. Alright. Hey, thanks for the follow there. And this should wrap things up. Even if they block. Yeah. So even though we made a mistake, we got away with 1. Oh, even going first, this is pretty rough with all the 4s and 5s in hand. That's not great. Oh, okay, we'll keep this. Oh, no, I messed up. This doesn't make white yet. Ah, dang it. I mean, we can play Inti, we can play Questing Druid, I guess, but yeah, that's not good. Okay, well now we can make white. But now I think we want to just play Inti anyway. And this makes double white, right? Alright, we're going to attack. No discard. Because I'm assuming Inti's going to die here. Yep. See, they were waiting for me to choose rightfully on their side. And then off the Inti. Yep. That's what I thought was going to happen. Which is why we did not discard. Sanguine Evangelist. How do we feel about that? Oh, that's not a bad one to have here. What are they playing with that mono? Oh, it's probably just a mono white that plays Caretaker's Talent and stuff. Trying to figure out like what I want to do here, because then this can just pick off a thing, and that's not terrible. Alright, I guess we just pass. It feels kind of bad, but it's probably correct. See if we can dig to a land here. Oh, this is already 5 though, isn't it? Add 2 mana chosen color from oh no, of lands. Okay, so it's only 4. Alright. I mean, they might play Caretaker's Talent now, and I'll just be regretting it. But, oh, they just had another one, because why not? Sure. Oh, we didn't find any, and the land we got was tapped. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. Damn. I mean, we still gotta go for it, but oof. That is a big oof. Damn. Ah, man, if we'd have gotten untapped land, I'd have felt so much better. This hurts us inside. Yeah, I mean, we block with the toy here. Kind of the only relevant thing to do. Alright. So we know good old... Ooh, that's good for later. Actually, that makes flying blockers later. So we know Elspeth is dead. No matter how this goes. So let's just do this. Get rid of that. We could attack, but I don't think we really get much here. I mean, I guess we might as well. It's life gain, I guess, if nothing else. And we get a toy out of it. So, reasonable trade. I'll assume they at least have some kind of removal spell for Roxanne, and then we'll try to drop both of these next turn and see what happens. Yep. Oh, well, are we just going to get a Sunfall here? They're not even leaving blockers. They just wanted to get the extra damage in. Yep, that's what I thought. So they're playing a deck that's playing all of this and Sunfall. Weird, but okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Get a Thopter. The Thopter has haste. We get to attack with the Thopter and make a doll. See if they have another Sunfall, which they probably do. But if they don't, we potentially have a really big turn incoming. Sure, you got it. There's no Sunfall coming here, though, but I'm still going to chump block. Toy is the least relevant creature we have. Oh, Pisa. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. Alright, so now, decision is, do we go for Rocco, or do we just juice the board and then everybody's plus 1, 2, 3? I think we just juice the board. And we attack. Alright, opponent's at 15. Yeah, we got our money's worth out of Pia already. Got a Thopter that helped produce two. Oh, yeah, see, they realize, like, they need something that can't just attack through. That feels like a little bit of an aggressive attack. You know, I'm into it, sure. Let's go. I don't know what you're going to do. We're going to find out. Oh, that's why it was split up. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's see if we find something good here. Because we kind of need it, or we're going to die. I mean, if we get a removal spell off the top, like Soul Partition or a Get Lost, we're okay. If it's anything else, we're probably... If it's an instant, actually, we're okay, because we can gain life from the food we'll make. Actually, also, if it's a Questing Druid, because then we could cast Questing Druid, maybe cast one of the things off of that. I don't know, there's options, basically. Did our opponent disappear? Okay. Here's hoping this is something good. If not, we're just dead. I mean, just outright. We need at least one quality removal spell here. Oh, that is a turn too late. Actually, maybe not. What did they draw, though? This is what I get for not chump blocking, because if I'd have chump blocked, we'd have still had a chance. Alright, that's game over anyway. Alright, they got us. I didn't play well, and they drew great. Okay, I guess we keep this. Go ahead. What do we got going on? Duress. Well, I guess we're losing a Get Lost. At least I would assume we're losing a Get Lost. They're checking out, I'll say, they're checking out Soul Partition. They felt some kind of way about it. There is a cut down, unfortunately. So this means you have a hand of removal because you wouldn't have kept it otherwise. Well, we can't just not play anything, so... Alright, sucks to be you, Rocco. We just gotta top deck some fun stuff. Man, I was gonna say, drawing Elspeth here would have been legit. Well, alright. I mean, we could play defense for a while. We got that going on. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, this is just bad luck. We've only drawn 2 threats the whole time. That is miserable. I mean, might as well just exile it, get rid of it. Alright, there's an Elspeth. That maybe lives for a while. Pass the turn. Though if we -6, we do get these 2 knuckleheads back. That's not nothing. With mana up to use it. No cards, please. I will gamble against the other stuff. Yeah, I'll just play this. Whatever. Bloodletter. Oh, boy. I always have to figure out what I think they have here. Like, is it worth it to just minus to have a flying blocker? I'm just going to -6. I'm just going to go for it. Hope we find something good here. We found another Rocco. Oh, my gosh. We deserve to lose this game. We have done so badly. Sure, man. Why not? You got it. Just brutal. Alright, and they'll be able to draw cards and or make a demon next turn if they want to. Alright, so we'll go down to 11. Actually, when it attacks us, we lose half their life. Twice that much. So we take 6. So we go to 15. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter when we crack this. And we'll be gaining some, and then we'll be able to make a Thopter to block with. So that's a thing. Play this. We will attack. I'll leave the Thopter back. Okay, you're something. You ain't bad. No, map tokens are fine. I think that is a justifiable thing for the flexibility that Get Lost gives you. Now it's just a question of what do they want to play. Because if they play this, since that was a card drawn off of Rocco, we will get to pump something, and it'll probably be one of the life linkers. And we'll get another food. They've also spent a lot of removal already, too. Good removal at that, with the go for the throats. Okay. I think we just take 6 here. Why, deck? Why are you this way? Alright, well. I guess the plan here would be to shoot this. And then attack with this. So if they want to block, sure. So we can maybe... Yeah, you know what? That being on top, I ain't mad at. And the best part is these can't be got by like a duress or anything, which is super nice. Also means if this sticks, then Roxanne's going to double trigger as well. So this is kind of the turn where the opponent has to start doing some things. Aclazotz will not make me discard it because it's not in my hand. It is exiled. Half the creatures they control rounded up. Sure. So I have to lose 4? Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. 1, 2, 3. Do I have anything else on the other side there? No. Yeah, 4. You got it. I'll lose 14. Oh, now that is slightly concerning. However, they're going to go to 18. We can't quite kill them, but it would be close. They will draw a card. I think they're doing the math, too, on just, like, if they all out attack. I think it's still worth it for them here. Because, I mean, we go to 2, because that's 8. Yeah. We can't do 18, I don't believe, even with the extra triggers. So we need to draw something really good here. I think this starts with... Doesn't really matter, actually. Because if we don't get enough flyers, this is all irrelevant. We can crack our food still. So we have to keep that in mind. So this randomly can't get caught by a cut down late. Let's get rid of that. We can make 2 Thopters to better protect ourselves. Or find something that also lets us exile that. Oh, hell. Damn. Okay. There's a lot happening now. Counter. Counter. Is that enough? 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's Xaxes. I mean, we can go for a bonus one here, actually, which gives us a little bit more. Wow. Wow. What a turn. What a turn. And we get more there. Ooh. Oh. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. And we get bonus tokens. Yep, GG's. Wow. Wow. This was surprising. I'm not going to lie. I like the changes I made for the deck a lot, but it really kind of overperformed. I'm going to be honest. Against the red deck, like, we didn't draw enough removals, so that was a little bad, and we didn't get any of our token makers to have extra blockers. So, like, that matchup I think is still winnable. We just drew kind of poorly. You know, one of the black decks just outdrew us in one of our losses, but we also beat a couple of black decks as well that were doing their thing. So, I don't know. We beat an Azorius Control deck. We beat a Dimir deck, I think it was. We also beat the... I guess we'll call it the Selesnya domain deck with all the overlords. So this deck can actually beat a lot of good decks. I didn't think it... honestly, I wasn't sure it had it in it, but it's there. And Rocco did its work. I mean, he came in clutch a couple times with those food tokens, so what do I know, man? But the deck, if you want to play it, 3 Torture Tower, 3 Get Lost, 3 Soul Partition, 2 Inti, Seneschal of the Sun, 4 Questing Druid, 4 Pia Nanar, 3 Anam Bakal, 3 Rocco, 1 Archangel Elspeth. Though Elspeth, if you're missing anything in the deck, you might want to play another Elspeth. Elspeth was clutch in multiple games. 4 Annie Joins Up, 2 Bonehorde Dracosaur, 2 Roxanne, 2 Dollmaker Shop, 4 Plains, 3 Mountains, 2 Forests, 3 Copperline Gorge, a Carplusion Forest, 1 Thornspire Verge, 1 Battlefield Forge, 1 Parlor, 3 Inspiring Vantage, 4 Hushwood Verge, 1 Lush Portico, and 1 Fountain Port. Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much stuff you can do in Standard. This is more proof of that. Like, had somebody say the other day, oh, well, if you can do so much stuff, why do I not see more decks? I'm like, I don't know if people want to play it. But if you want to play different stuff to keep yourself from being bored, check out more videos on the channel, because we got a lot of stuff. There's surely something you can find that you enjoy in Standard. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.